Triple Inkstrike is stronger than ever before, and this is why. Now, as of patch 2.1, Triple Inkstrike has received a buff where the radius of area damage has been increased by about 10%, and the damage inflicted has been increased by 50%. Now, what does this mean? Well, if you're standing anywhere near an Inkstrike, you are going to get vaporized by it. It also means we have an instant way to counter crab tanks. Now, crab tanks have been kind of the forefront of the meta since the last month and a half, or I'd like to really just say mainly the splasher meta, because not really any other weapon that has crab tank is seeing much usage. But it's great to see that Triple Inkstrike can do something like this, because it's a complete instant counter to this special. And of course, it's always lovely to see counterplay in Splatoon 3 or team games just in general. But this is not the only thing where Triple Inkstrike now excels within this patch. If we're to look at Booyah Bomb, Triple Inkstrike completely obliterates the Booyah Bomb while the opponent has taken no damage other than the Inkstrike itself. This means popular weapons that use Booyah Bomb, like the Slosher Machine, which even after the patch is still pretty popular. Maybe not as popular as before, but it's still fairly usable. And just thinking about it, like other weapons that have Booyah Bomb, like Hydra Splatling, Forge Pro, they have to now be much more careful about Triple Inkstrike users. So that's pretty cool. Now we can destroy crab tanks, and now we can destroy Booyah Bombs. Two particular specials in the current meta that are very, very strong right now, used by double Slosher Machine comps and double Splash comps, or both at the same time, so that's cool to see. But there's also one other thing where I feel like if Crab Tank and Booyah Bomb weren't as strong as they were before, then I could definitely see Big Bubbler being used. But the thing is, Triple Inkstrike completely destroys that too. As you just saw there, the Big Bubbler gets absolutely vaporized by the Triple Inkstrike. Now knowing you only have to throw one of those Inkstrikes to break the Big Bubbler is really nice to know. If you're playing game types like Tower Control, you're likely to see things that have Big Bubbler be used on it, much like the Splasher Jr., the Zimmy. There's actually quite a few weapons that have Big Bubbler. So now it seems way more apparent to use a Triple Inkstrike weapon for Tower Control, as it will always destroy a Big Bubbler user who puts the Big Bubbler on the tower itself. Also, just to mention with the Triple Inkstrike, I didn't use any Object Shredder to add more damage to the Booyah Bomb, Big Bubbler, or Crab Tank. It just, naturally, it's just really, really strong. I also did try using Triple Inkstrike in Rainmaker as well, but it doesn't seem to be like something, I guess, too huge. I can't exactly remember if it actually did any more damage than before, but I did test it out just to see. It does seem like if the Rainmaker is neutral, you need to throw at least 2 Triple Inkstrike to actually blow up the Rainmaker itself, and 3 if the enemy team has contested the Rainmaker or are almost popping it. You need to throw all 3 Triple Inkstrikes at the Rainmaker in that point. But at least if it's neutral, you can know that if you throw 2, then it's gonna pop, and you can throw 1 other Triple Inkstrike up and over the Rainmaker, just on the other side where the enemy team could be possibly shooting it as well. So it's just a couple of things to know with that. So it's pretty cool to see, and we're probably gonna see way more play from weapons like the Tentatek Spire Shot for sure. Possibly the Slosher, I think the second best. Maybe the Rapid Blaster, not so sure about that one, although it does have Triple Inkstrike. But it does entice people to play a little bit more. And of course, well, we do have the Splatbrella, but that's a sad sight because the weapon itself is a bit weak. But that does have Triple Inkstrike, so whenever it gets its time to be buffed, maybe we see some play from that too. But yeah, Triple Inkstrike is crazy right now. If you haven't tried it yourself, go try it. Just throw it almost anything. Throw at the Rainmaker, throw at Big Bubblers, throw at Booyah Bomb, and of course throw it at Crab Tanks, because it's going to completely destroy them, as those things can only move so fast. So you should have a good time at trying to still take them out either way. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. What do you guys think about the Triple Inkstrike? Let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, might be streaming right now, and like the video as well. Have a good one, guys.